Hello. Oh, yeah. Smooth sailing. It's Friday, at least I think it is. And Octopus Cowboy is moving upward, slowly but surely. And don't call me Shirley.
He knows what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking, did he fire 30 shots or 29? Now, to tell you the truth, he's forgotten himself in all this excitement. But being this is the 44th Cold Walker, the most powerful handgun in the West, and will blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? He's better the shark. Wrestle the gorilla. Stomp the hyena. And that was before he had a gun. Most dangerous cephalopod in the West is back.
Some say he's a rumor, some say he's just myth. Some think it impossible and a thing such as him could exist. So switch back to class, keep turning the page. Watching it under the slate, breaks out of his cage. Don't get it mad, don't get it wrong. He's bigger and better than 20 King Kongs. Don't double cross him, don't do him no wrong. He's an 8-legged gunslinger, simple apart.
Coming at you from London town. Music, Circle 60, narrated by yours truly. MC, Half Infinite. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Absolutely. Absolutely buy some Octopus Cowboy. Mm-hmm. Original soundtrack too. I know. It's too good, you know, it's too good. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. To quote a movie. Love the music. Love the art. Great story. What else you want? Well, I want some more backers for Octopus Cowboy. But, you know, if wishes were dreams, we'd all be rich. Kit Carter Planet Doom graphic novel by Aaron Lopresti. $122,700, 1,348 backers. Good for you, Aaron. Now in demand. £800 needs more. 600 pounds. Boo. Boo. Okay. Best on Choppy Ass Theater. Okay. Mm-hmm. Very cool. Creaming it, crushing it. Whatever you want to say. Kit Carter's doing it. Creaming the competition. How about that? Creaming the competition. 122,000. Nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at. Zaid Brothers, The Lost Pages 3. Crimstone by Zaid Comics. Doing fairly well. $42,922. In demand for who knows how long. How much longer? I don't know. The Wastoid, is not going to wait forever. Good looking campaign as always. All types of stuff. Go check it out. Got a monster pack. Hell yeah. Monster pack. Wastoid. Yes. Wastoid t-shirt, I believe. Just outrageous stuff, man. Look at all that. Simon Bisley cover, I believe. Yeah. Very cool. Off the chain. That's what we like to see.
I remember childhood without any friends. Just me and my imagination. So I made up my own friend. Crim's my best bud. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Oh my
But there's
God.
some things we should keep locked away.
I like the tentacle
Not the
tongue.
imaginary friends, but the imaginary fiends. Crim, where are you?
Go check it out on Indiegogo. Don't know how much longer that one's going to be up. And that's what she said. Oh my gosh. Did he just say that? Yes, he did. Reaper Destroyer, another one. How long is that going to be in demand? $71,575. 1,211 backers by our friend Joe M. Sontag.
This is the eyes of the
I don't know, Omer. Is Reaper Destroyer being delivered? I mean, is it out? I haven't seen any postings of people receiving the Reaper Destroyer. Have you? I know it's still in demand. That was actually Joe Sontag's band back in the day. From what I understand, that's pretty hard stuff there. Wake up in the morning and turn that on the radio. Oh, oh my gosh. Another one that's been up for a while. Camel Moon's Boots and Heels and issues 0 through 3, 40,727 backwards. older campaign. Ended in 2022, as a matter of fact. Camel Moon. Animation done by our friend Pedro, the one that did my animation for my trailer. Now, I know there's got to be volume here. What the hell? There we go. Well, let's give him a fair shake. Here we go. Start over from the beginning. There you go. Now, that's a great opener. I like that. Hold up to it for you, Captain. You're on your own. Oh, cool. Love the music. Think about it. We're producing cartoons. We're producing comics. We're producing magnets and trading cards. Action figures. It's amazing. We've entered a new realm of entertainment, folks. Kind of reminds you of the Sentinels from the X-Men, huh? And you know, Pedro's yeah, I couldn't take it down, Shadowhawk. I could not take that old one down. It was not showing up on StreamYard. There was no way I could take it down. That was one that it was the last episode, you know, that we did 200. Well, I want to say 200, 783. And I just I like the title, so fill in the blank, I think it was. So I thought I would reschedule that, and it's not showing up in StreamYard, but it still is on YouTube. And how do you take it off of YouTube if it's not showing up on StreamYard? I've tried. I don't, you know. So yeah, there may be people over there at that one. I don't know. It'll just have to go away on its own after a while. How about a link, Dink? Well, I sent you one, I believe, on Instagram, but I can drop it in the chat, my bucko. Carrie in the house. Hello, Carrie. Saying greetings, salutation. It was just me over there. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know how to take it down. I don't think you can. I don't know. It's in a infinite loop. I don't know. It's a brave new world. It's a brave new world we're in. Oh yeah. Imagine, if you will, Carrie in the Twilight Zone. Dee, 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 dee. Ah, somebody get me out of here. I want to get out of this place. If it's the last thing I do, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. Rex's Jobby has no Instagram link. Pop in a minute. Okay. Could have swore I sent it over there. That's what she said. That's what she said. Oh yeah. That's what she said. I'd never heard that expression really till I got on the internet, and then everybody's using it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? One to grow on. I heard that expression. You need one to grow on. That's what she said. All right. Lightbringer in demand, 7,832 bucks. Buckos. Oh, there. That's that one's still up. Pride, Blood and Mud, come and gone. Lightbringer 2, still up. If you back Pride, Blood and Mud and you back Lightbringer, there's a special John Dillard print that has the Lightbringer character and the Pride, Blood and Mud couple characters on there together that you can receive if you have backed both. Lightbringer's been up a while. Always like to share the links of the ones that I feel like are going to end, but some of them seem to be taking a long time to end. Dragon Rage was one of them. You know, he was wanting to end it in he was wanting to end it in 2000 back in October 2023. I'll get it out. Oh no, Omer, you hadn't been in that thread. That's what she said. Yeah. Oh, no, it's still in. I'll pop it in a minute. Okay. I think I'm caught up with the chatty chat. This one, though, getting ready to launch here, hopefully pretty soon. Been on sign up for a while by our friend Paul, aka Tokame, aka Awesome, aka Let Me Come on his show, his channel. Winterland Call of the Void. Now, there's about 5 minutes after the intro here of music. I'm going to take advantage of that and get Abby in out of the heat, check my mail, and I'll be right back. I love a long trailer sometimes. I love it long. So watch. I'll be right back.
Winterland is the story of a small college town in the Black Hills of South Dakota plagued with strange supernatural occurrences of all kinds. The town's de facto defenders turn out to be Winterland's brave animal control officers. I hope you enjoy this first issue of Winterland. We'll sign up for my Indiegogo. The book is basically done, but I haven't picked any, add-ons or anything like that. So if you want to get in early and help me put this campaign together, it would be awesome. And anyway, thanks.
Got it. Doing this book. Replace the characters. You know, the story way too long.
bald people that came out of church. I said, oh, you clown in church, you ain't fucking around. Bibbity, bibbity, bibbity. Oh, fuck.
Pale.
And drones on and on and on. Oh man. Long music, but great, great when you need to get your dog out of the heat. Let's see. Fixing it even gave me an excuse to buy a precision tool kit.
Oh, yeah. Today's trouble watch is misleading. Oh, fuck.
Sounds
Helltail
awesome.
Rider.
Yeah, sounds awesome, Pale. Long live the Xbox.
Changed my Xbox one hard drive out today. Feeling accomplished. Yeah, I've got to revive that old technology. It was the only thing that saved the Battlestar Galactica in the end, right? They were analog and not digital. From the dreaded Cylons. Pew, pew, pew.
So were you just doing an upgrade, putting in more memory, Pale, or did your last hard drive fail?
My finger is bruised and purple.
Oh, poor baby.
I know. It
What
looked.
did you do?
What did I do? Good question. Whoop, wait, don't need that. All right. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I came home, right, and the mosquitoes come in with me.
Wow.
And so I clapped my hands really hard together, bam, like that right here. I was sitting right here and I was like, bam, like that, trying to get it. And
Right.
yeah, burst it here, went sleep,
Ooh,
woke
bummer.
up, did the show, right? And that was one of the days that I got a shower later, before I went to work, between the show and work, right? And I'm
Uh-huh.
in the shower and I'm like, wow, a couple days ago, because it's been a couple days ago, and it was purple and swollen, a lot worse than it looks here. It's been a
Oh, wow.
couple days, but yeah, I was like, wow, because I'm just lathering. I'm just like, what? What? It's like,
Damn. You really wanted to kill that mosquito.
yes, I did.
Extreme prejudice.
I die. In the end, the Cylons basically became synthetic humans and basically became integrated with humans. So say we all.
Yeah, I heard one of them Cylons on that show was having sex with humans.
With
I don't know
Homer? Having sex with Homer?
No. Having sex with the humans on the show. There was like a
Oh yeah, on the new one. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
they
Yeah.
infiltrated the
One had a
Galactica, I guess.
baby, and then they both of them were trying to save the baby's life from becoming a test subject. It was a lot of drama. It was
It's not possible for people and robots to have babies. I'm sorry.
oh well,
Well, I guess they were more cybernetic by then, right? or android. I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, the whole premise is that they wanted to see the face of God. They want to be more like God. Interesting take on it, right?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least I figured it was just because they were trying to wipe us out, so they found a way to infiltrate and fool us.
Oh my! I might have to wear this tonight. Elsie sent me a T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
In the mail. And I thought, who sent this? I'm going to leave them bad feedback because, but now this you could send in the mail with no stiff, back because it's a T-shirt. You will get a kick out of this, so I will embiggen myself. Rex, you're the greatest. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, check this out. Brand new. A mosquito, my libido. Hey,
that's your perfect work shirt. Right?
And he said, "Look how big! He must think I'm a tent. What the? My name's Rex, not Barnum or Bailey. This thing. Look, man.
Under the big top tonight.
After the big top, and in this corner, yeah, that's huge. Now, once it'll shrink up, but I mean, come on, that's wow. I was afraid. I said the bigger the better. I'll sleep in it.
Well, we wanted to make sure you were comfortable.
Yeah, 2X, man. That's what 2X looks like with this shirt. That's pretty big.
Yeah, a lot of times 2Xs aren't quite that big. That looks almost like a 3X.
Yeah, or 4. I mean, I've got a 5X in there. Huh?
I wouldn't know. I've never bought anything over a large.
I bought 5X. I sleep in a 5X, or used to. I don't know if I wore them out. Gotta have room, to do the turn thing.
Rex likes to sleep in a 90.
That falls off, that slips off in the night. I don't know. Embiggen yourself, Rex. That's what she said. Yeah. Give us a go. Great T-shirt. You can use it as a dress. Yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, you can check the mosquitoes. Maybe they'll think you're one of them and they won't bite you.
Speaking of mosquitoes, I went to Truman last night for the second time and got to do the other side. So now I've officially done every contract and every probably zone there is to do.
Hey, Levi.
In my career, in my 12-year, going on 12-year, career of spraying for bugs. Went down and did the east side. All right. Oh man, looks pretty good. All right. Oh my God. Yeah, this looks great. This is the best one I've ever seen. Actually, you want me, back on the chain gang.
No need to share, Rex. Nobody else.
I'm in awe. I mean, we had a debate about this the other day. Okay. I don't know. Oh, might get struck for this. Captain Marvel Jr. sinks the Japs. Ooh. Oh. And that was after the war. I heard that little curt laugh of yours. Way to go, Captain Marvel Jr. Okay. All right. Let me get this out of the way. All right. Oh, a little spring cleaning. Let's see.
Say hi, Levi.
Hell, Levi.
Be neglecting our guests.
A little Jerry Lewis there. Oh me. Let's see. Huh? What?
Oh, no.
What happened?
Chat's
Who ran over her? How many times? Now we were talking about type 1 the other day. Who did type 1? Sean, yeah. But now I guess
now he may have had a different artist. I thought he did everything himself.
Well, now we were talking Polton, the writer,
right.
I love this particular piece here. I wish the whole book was done by this artist. I really get a George Perez vibe off this piece. Let me run in there and get a magazine board and bag, and because I'll put this in a magazine board and bag, and it needs the white glove treatment because it's a black sensitive cover from the early 70s. This thing is minty fresh, and I want you to see it. Type 1 over on Indiegogo. Maybe that was the confusion, okay? Because it's listed under Mark Polton on Fund My Comic. And I believe we had him on here, and he was the writer for Sean, I believe. Or they're kind of doing this. Anyway, here is the trailer for Type 1.
I'm not sure.
Let me go step on Abby on the way out. And, no, don't let me. Well, anyway. And
we'll try not to.
I'll try not to. Right. I'll say, moo. No, I won't be that rude. But
she'll just chew your ankle out.
What now?
I said, she'll just chew your ankle out if you step on her anyways.
Well, one could only hope Obi-Wan Kenobi. Isn't that the way it goes?
No. You're my own. Yeah, I think we had Joe Sontag do some of these pieces for him too. Yeah, Mark Polton. Okay. Hey, Chris Graves. nice, neat, and to the point. I don't know if Braxton knew it was that short, but that's all right. Oh, I'm so happy to be home for the weekend. I got one more Monday and then a week's vacation. Cannot wait. Should have just took the Monday too, but I like to punish myself. Oh, Daisy's just fine, Carrie. She's sitting in her favorite window right now.
Take that off of there. There we go. I don't have my earbuds in, so I can't hear you, buddy. Just a minute.
I'm just talking to Carrie.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
Yes. I think this is going to require a Golden Age board bag when it's all over with, or like one of those accommodating Silver Age. I don't know. I think the magazine board and bag I'm getting ready to put it in is a little large for this.
Might be able to try Silver Age. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in upside down, which is not my preference. Well, shoot. Okay. All right. So why don't I slide this? Okay, I can touch the bag. I cannot touch the front of the cover. I mean the back cover. I can touch the back, but not the front. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll show you the back.
Oh, I don't know yet. Okay. Probably just staying home.
Trying to Stone Age bag and board. Okay. All right, so here's the back, and it go get the Marvel Gang, America's favorite comics heroes and America's favorite comic magazines. I guess talking about Captain America and Captain America Jr., and also in Wiz Comics, Captain Midnight, Spy Smasher, America's Greatest Comic, Master Comics, Wow Comics, Bullet Man. I mean, go get the Marvel Gang. It sounds like Marvel Comics, right? And then America's favorite comics heroes and America's favorite comic magazines. That was probably Fawcett Publishing, not Timely. Isn't that wild?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, now this here I can see on the back cover, which we could not see on that. Some blunting, whatever. I think you could press that, and it might come out. It's still high grade and well worth about the $30 or whatever. But
right.
Look at the color pop.
Ooh. Yeah, those are actually nice colors.
Yeah. That shows you the Fawcett line, but that tagline looks, now I don't know if you can see it because it's white a little bit there on the corner, and I know it's small for your,
yeah.
How you do this is like, now where to put my hand? Yeah, you're right. Up here. No breakage of color though. Needs to be pressed out. But black. You don't want to touch this black ink, folks. This is Captain Marvel Jr. Sinks the Japs. Reprint from Fawcett, early 70s. In fact, I'm going to look here.
Cool.
Number one, November, and then it says 18. 1942 is when it was originally published. So small here. Just take my, word for it. It's about 1973 or something like that. It's early 70s. Could be late 60s, early 70s. I had to look that one up. But if you press it, it's with this one, as sensitive as it is, really the best example I've seen or ever held in my, and one of the hard to find in this shape with this all this. It's I don't see any, where anybody's actually touched it with their fingers. You leave oils on that, and that shows up on this black. This is a good find for the price. This is a great find. In fact, you could get this pressed and graded if you wanted a really high grade for a very hard conditioned book, but and then buy yourself a lower conditioned book to read, whatever. If you're investment. If you do read it, it's going to be like a cardstock. These are all like cardstock covers and interiors, much like the old Golden Age covers that were cardboard. They actually had some that were cardboard, thicker. But now it's all like cardstock, because this was early independent printing, Shadowhawk. Early 70s. There wasn't a lot of alternative stuff out there.
Right.
Even Bill Black with Paragon Press was just, who is now AC Comics and Paragon. It was just getting started in the late 60s, early 70s on his printing independent stuff. This is early independent printed stuff. This is why, and it reprints in black and white, the ads, I believe, and the book, the Golden Age books. The quality wasn't that great, but originally, and it had the old 10 cents moniker on there, I believe. Now I'll have to take a look. Now at the edge here where it's cut, you can see some white, which may not show up on here, but what we would call some foxing or something like that. But a good example of this book, a very, very nice example. It was funny when I got up, when I just got up, I said, I'm going to go get a magazine board and bag and get her out of my way and then come back. Had the scissors sitting in my lap. So when I got up, they went, woo, flew. Because I got up very quickly,
Well, at least they weren't sitting on your chair and surprised you when you came back.
That's true. I probably would have done a Mark and Mindy. Something is more purple than my finger. I don't think it hurt my where creatures. Well, I don't know. Did it dink it? It absolutely. I see where it hit the bag. I didn't do the book anymore. I'm not saying that it made an indentation, but so maybe that's an example when the it actually hit the front of this cover. Because I got up and these scissors went flying. Anyway. I better not mess around. I would probably, make a move and just stab myself. It's just like, I gotta go to the hospital. Can we get this stream now?
Accidentally killed the neighbor. Shoot.
Yeah. There's one now. There's one. Yeah. There's one on eBay and fine for $30. Mine is trash. Okay, there you go. This was a good find, and actually, I was surprised that I won it. To tell you the truth, for like
that looks nice too.
And what year did they prescribe to that, Levi? Did you have it up? And you know what? They're kind of hard to find online. Actually, I actually did another search and they come up. Some of the best finds on my end have been doing searches for other things, and then that comes up, and then you're like, oh. And certain books have such generic names. 1974. Okay, that tracks, Levi. Thank you for that. So 1974, and after you had it pressed, You know, you might say, okay, it might grade a 9.0, which would be near mint minus. It might even do just very fine plus, but find that book in that shape, incredible.
I am.
I was very pleased that I won that because I don't think that I was here when I won it. Yours is way better shape, right? I mean, it shows rubbing on it, you know, in the black areas very easily. And if you have a white cover, it will show grime and dirt. And after 50 years, I mean, that's a 50-year-old book. 50-year-old book, and it looks basically brand new. You might as well say. So I didn't care if he equivocated or something on the, you know, it looked pretty minty fresh to me. It was hard to tell in the photograph in the bag, the layer in the bag.
Yeah.
Well, what he sent it in, which was kind of had been folded and whatnot a little bit, so kind of hard to tell.
Well, you should always take your photos with the bag off.
Absolutely.
I mean, just get a better picture that way.
I think so. Yeah.
Unless you're trying to hide something, you filthy animal.
I'm trying to think of the things that I've tried to hide. My purple finger for a couple days.
Hail, power of Billy Mack.
Wax on, wax off.
Billy has the power.
And we want it back.
That's right, give it back.
The boys are back. The boys are back. When unpackaging, you should be fairly wary. He might have put tape on the back here. Because I had, and maybe that was taking that down, but I think there's something additional here. And you can damage your books trying to get it out. Damn, I don't know what this is behind here, but I don't like that they did it this way. Okay. Darn it. That's not, I mean, it held it in place. Don't get me wrong. Okay. In a mailer, right?
Right.
What do we call these? Gemini mailer? I mean, it's not really Gemini mailer, but
yeah, that one's not really Gemini, but yeah, like a media mail or something.
Yeah, and then they put the Ninja Elite bundle in one bag in the raw, and to keep it from sliding, you know, they put tape on the side here and the side here. They also put this here. Well, since these are floppy and can bend, I had to slide up underneath it and gently pry from the spine side, not from the other side, off of here, so it would not bend the book. Because there's nothing to keep them from.
Or he could have just opened the book, took it out of the bag, and not had to worry about it.
This is 4 out of the series. Okay, I'll just show you the 2 unless you want to see them all. Ninja Elite number 1. Now this isn't perfect, but.
Well, that's cool.
Adventure comic. Got some lines there, you know, breaking the color.
And Ninja's got boobies.
Yeah, that reminds me of Whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then this is the last issue, which is probably in near mint shape. This is, or pretty close to it, which, you know, the print run on this is probably a lot lower than 1 was, or some of the other issues.
Yeah, I imagine.
So wasn't that concerned that this is a black, like very dark, and you can see the spine tick all up and down here, the breakage of color on the spine. And that's issue 1. But sort of an obscure run from Adventure Comics, Ninja Elite. I believe I've got an example. I know I do, of Ninja Elite. But yeah, the last issue is in minty fresh, and that's probably lower than anyway. So very happy to get that for a little bit. And then I have one more to open, and I suspect this is maybe some pulp magazine, which predated, I guess, comics. Not going to reuse this, so I can cut this completely off, like surgery. I have little bitty scissors here. I have larger scissors as well, which maybe I should use those. Oh no! Don't hide again. Well, I'm just opening. They use masking tape with their cardboard.
I call it an early night, right? Just go take a little nappy.
Okay. You want to see what I got here? And then you can. Okay. Yeah. Almost done. Masking tape. When will people learn? When will people learn? The thing about these pulps are they're thick, baby. And he kicked himself. All right. So, okay, this is 2. This was a lot of 2. This cardboard is. I like to save the cardboard. Save the cardboard. They say save the whales, save the cardboard for shipping your items in. Although this stuff isn't in that great a shape. It's tape, and then but when you're in a pinch and you want to get things out, at least it doesn't have any sticky, gooey mess. I can see why it was wanting to separate now, because it's been wet at some point, which a lot of things like beverages and things that might have been shipped in it might have been wet. All right, let's stick this here. Sticky tape. Yuck. Okay. Here is taped up, of course. Startling stories. Look at that with all this, but it being fresh tape, hopefully it'll come off without any gooey residue. See, I just pulled on that very gently, and it split the bag. See, not that the bag was going to be saved, not with this tape. If he'd had magic tape, he could have taken this off, and that not destroy the bag in the process. And while that old paper is exposed, I could absolutely put this tape accidentally down on that, and I guarantee you're probably going to rip that 70-year-old book or whatever. Not good, folks. People don't know. Don't use this crappy, cheap tape, masking tape. Use magic tape. Done by 3M. Plus, this sticks down so hard that when you go to pull it up, it takes quite a bit of force to get it off that plastic. It doesn't want to come off. It wants to stick, That's all that matters to some people. I get it. There's a way to ship safely and responsibly And see, I'm pulling here and it's pulling that away, or at least pulling, you know, the plastic has some give to it, so it will go right. Now these are so old. See, I see a paper flake right there over the character's eyes already. So, you know, in shipping, something this old, this potentially brittle. You know, I don't. Yeah, I didn't spend a fortune on these two books. Finding these in high grade is hard, and you will probably pay a pretty good price for it. To remove the danger and at least take this tape off. See, they had went with a clear tape and then taped over that, and then I pulled that masking tape up, and that other tape was there, and it started pulling up the cardboard, which, you know, I'd like to save my nice little piece of cardboard here. It's fairly thick. It may actually be two pieces glued together. Probably just one, but it's thick enough for three. That's pretty substantial, you know. I want to save that for shipping something else to someone safely after I get all the tape off there. Startling Stories featuring House of Many Worlds, a novel of alien Earth. This Way to Mars, a thrilling publication. Just trying to see what kind of bag this is. Got the masking tape on it. May have to do some surgery here to expedite it. And I think these would probably at least fit in. I might have to get some Golden Age boards and bags. Probably, if I looked around, I would probably find what I needed. Yeah, there's some chipping, what I would call chipping, of the paper. And I would like to leave that in the bag because it's messy. Okay, so we have a little, I'll use this cardboard as a backdrop here, just to sort of support the book. You always want to support the book. I'll lay one over the other one. These Amazing Stories are a little bit larger in size. There's a paper chip. Than I thought. Actually, I got one in the other day that was more like magazine size. This one seems a little smaller. Let's see. Let me put that in my drink cup. Not a good solution. Ooh, old plastic racks. Because it still has my drink in it. But it would contain this mess, and then I would probably have paper chips in my drink when aha. Elsie's either bag or what he sent it in. Put it in here, and this can expand all at once and make a mess that's all contained. There we go. So, Ninja Elite, new t-shirt, new mosquito t-shirt. Sort of heat decal, I guess, from Elsie. Well, you saw what I unveiled. What else was it? Ninja Elite. All right. Amazing Stories. This is 1937. April 1937. Amazing Stories. And they're thick. Nice painted cover. A lot of these pulps had painted covers. Larger than some of the pulps. The other one, a nice Startling Stories. Endo Binder. I got EANDO Binder. I have to wonder if that's Binder that did Superman, because there were some people like Binder, I think, and it may be under a pseudonym that did like sci-fi stories and things, and Julius Schwartz, who was editor-in-chief at DC Comics, was one of them that did pulps. Startling Stories, September 25. Let's see, this is a little bit more early. This is 1951. So the one was 37 and this one's 1951. Painted cover. Zaid Comics in the house. Hey, Zaid. So you have Startling Stories from 1951. We have Nikki in the house. Hello. How are you? These are thick pulps. Little look at the binding. Yeah. 1937. Yes. Talk about old acrid smell. Ring and watch and type thing ad on the back of this one. And often you'll get like Camel cigarettes or Chesterfield or something like that on some of these. This is Take It Free, Webster's Unabridged Dictionary on the back of this one, though, from 1951. But again, the Amazing Stories, which is a robot cover, has robots here on the bridge from 1937. See the robots. And I'll have to look into that to see if Endo Binder is Binder that did Superman. Like I said, Julius Schwartz and probably Binder are old enough to have done. In fact, Binder's last thing was in Action Comics in 1967, I believe. It's really neat, Rex. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, these are pretty cool, and I'll have some more to show on these. I actually took some of these to the printer today and said, scan the covers of these. I have a reason for that. Billy Power Max Comics in the house.
Rex, what's up, man?
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm working on my book, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Working on it.
Each and every day in each and every way, right?
Yes. I have this special chamber that I built in my house that is
a star chamber.
Yeah, it's kind of like a star chamber, and it's facing a spiritual direction. And I go in there and I meditate, and it helps me with my book, and it gives me ideas and it fuels me for what's to come and what's to happen. Because this book is not just it's not just a work of fiction. It's going to be a way of life. It's going to transform people's existence.
Okay, that's high praise indeed, or high insight indeed.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it is really it's just meant to like break the simulation and reach a higher
simulation or matrix.
Yeah, sort of kind of like that. Yes.
Okay. I'm tracking with you now. Sure. Cool. All right. I have a character that is called the Inner Man that John Dillard's drawing, right? And he's
Dillard?
John Dillard. And it'll be in Devil Flyer.
Okay.
There'll be some more John Dillard in Devil Flyer than was previously planned.
I love John Dillard.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. People be surprised. The next week he begins work on a character called Silver Boa of mine.
Silver Boa?
Sort of a pulp era hero. Yeah.
Right on. Let's see him.
Let's see him. Okay.
Yeah.
I might have some reference to him. Let me check.
The Silver Boa. Boa, I like that. It's fun to say.
Well, and there's a story behind that, Billy. Back in 2017.
Rex. Before we continue talking about Silver Boa, can I say it like Silver Boa? Can I say it like that?
Sure.
Cool.
Kate from Orlando says, good morning from down south.
Oh, I love Kate from Orlando. How are you, Kate from Orlando?
Comics. Let's see. All right, I have to do a search. I may have sent it to John as reference. I don't know. It was in my ash can. My ash can is still on Indiegogo. I guess that would be the easiest way. It's just to find, but everything's buried now. Let's see. Under new acquisitions, we have a new acquisition.
The new acquisition. How is everybody in the chat doing? Chris, fantastic. Levi.
See, that would be a good character for a name. Chris Fantastic.
I like that. Chris, look, we're creating magic already.
I know,
Chris,
right?
Fantastic. What about a Carrie Fantastic?
It'd be more like Carrie Licious. Oh. Sumptual? I don't know.
Carrie Sumptual?
I'm just spitballing here. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Levi likes it.
What is he like?
The name Chris Fantastic and Carrie Sumptual.
Right. Billy, did you see the Bog piece that will be going up on the campaign done by John?
Awesome. John did that?
John Falandes.
Okay. Yeah.
Devil Flyer. He did it back in 2019. King of the Swamp.
Bog. That's pretty cool.
Little Cthulhu looking, bog.
Yeah.
On shrooms, I must say.
Shrooms, okay.
Yeah, shrooms all over him. Mm-hmm.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah. Psychedelia. Okay, so Silver Boa. All right, here's the little ash. Here's the little ash. So it's going to be smaller. And we have retro Silver Boa and we have modern day Silver Boa. So here's modern day Silver Boa.
Silver Boa. Cool.
Came out in 2017. That a discovery in Conception Island of a silver boa constrictor, which had not ever been seen before on that island. And I heard that name on the radio and said, "Oh, got to copyright that. Got to get on that."
Awesome. What does Silver Boa do with his life?
Fights crime. I mean, basically, Here is the retro silver boa, which is the 30s and 40s version silver boa. Pew, pew, pew. So, yeah, that's silver boa. And John Dillard will be drawing the retro silver boa from the 30s and 40s, and also the modern silver boa.
Awesome.
And it'll be tied in with the pulp era there, hence the pulp book. So it'll be pretty cool.
What I really want to know is how does the Lady of the Night fit into all of this, Rex?
Lady of the Night, she is like a spy in World War II.
Okay.
Previously, before that, sort of like a spy, an agent working for good against the mob before Nazism rears its head, right? So she's a character from the 30s and 40s as well. And in fact, there's a connection between Lady of the Night and the original Silver Boa. The way I introduced you to Silver Boa, the original Silver Boa, is The Death of Silver Boa, which will be in Momentum Unleashed, which will be after this magazine, along with Devil Flyer Zero issue. So next campaign will have 2 books on the campaign that you can buy. If all it goes according to plan. Now, I will also, up on the campaign, be adding not only the Jimmy Reyes cover, but also the John Falandes original watercolor Golden Age cover, original vision of the power set and costume of Devil Flyer, and that bog piece. And there will be an Innerman piece if I can find it. And I will also have a horde of Tank Ferret artwork.
Hey, what is Devil Flyer doing to that guy?
Zapping him.
With what?
Huh?
With what? What did he do?
Well, I mean, he pulled a gun on him for one. He's a mobster, kind of like Cy Marco here. He's the main protagonist that goes up in this first story against Devil Flyer.
So Devil Flyer has
right, crime family.
Okay, so the guy deserved it. He's not just some like random dude.
Yeah, he's brandishing a pistol. If you looked at that, which is sort of being shocked out of his hand. Let me show you here. Yeah, see the gun right there by my pinky.
Deserved it, but he was doing like bad stuff.
He was doing bad stuff. Yeah, he's bad.
Okay.
Bad dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the same page now. Good.
Yeah, so we'll have some new artwork from me put up on the campaign. Some new Tank Ferret artwork. He's actually redoing the back cover shot, making it even more awesome. And I have some others that I showed the other day. He's done a 2-ton for me. He's done a speedster for me, which would we will have a new stretch go, which will be Devil Flyer an actual plane that you can fly.
Oh, cool. So it'll be like an airplane you can fly.
Yeah. The old balsa wood ones that you used to put together, hopefully. Let me.
You got Apex, man. Apex, what's up, man? Apex Comics.
Not Narvel. Not Narvel, but Marvel.
Marvel.
See if I can do a search and bring one up here again. I know I put some of those on my watches. Here we go. Okay, and I don't think we actually maybe saw this one, the Submariner, 1966 Topps Marvel Flyer Submariner, comic book heroes in packaging, the packaging with it. It's amazing that the packaging of these have survived, to tell you the truth. There was Human Torch, there was Iron Man, there was a Dr. Doom. He was the only villain that was made in the 1966 Topps Marvel Flyers. So this will be our next stretch goal, Billy Power Max, to create a Devil Flyer flyer as a stretch goal for everyone. I believe these are probably foam.
Is yours going to be foam?
That remains to be seen. It's like I say, it's a stretch goal, so we'll have to check it out. Will we see Dead Ninja? Yes, you will see Dead Ninja.
Dead Ninja.
Yeah. Power Man #1 from Power Max Comics.
We're getting close, Apex. If certain people in my cabinet are still not procrastinating, we're getting a little closer.
I don't think Lady of the Night's going to be. She'll have a cameo shot in our, in the magazine, but I don't think that she will be in the Silver Boa story. It did not put her in the Silver Boa story. In Momentum Unleashed, which was, I was calling it Momentum D&D Finished. How is everyone? Hey, Katie. Hope you had fun at D&D with your son. Submariner Flyer has wings on his ankles. I'm sure he does. That would be on target. Yeah, he's got wings on his ankles. I'll show it to you again, though. Still have it keyed up here. I don't know if you can see it, but Submariner does have, there we go. I think you can see that. They're yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. So
why are they yellow? I know why they're yellow, but I'm not going to say nothing.
Isn't that a cool item to pick up for 10 cents back in the day?
Yeah. I mean,
of course, you put it together and you flew it and tore it up, and this one actually looks in pretty nice shape, to tell you the truth. The water scheme there, so
yeah.
It was a flyer.
Well, you know the reason why his wings are yellow, right? You don't. So like,
talk about urinating on them, or?
I mean, he's in the water and there's nowhere else to go, and you got to go.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be weird or nothing, but Anyway, Katie's in the chat. You know what the best thing about Katie is? She makes us laugh. Especially me.
Laughter is a great thing. We all need it. Releases endorphins, right, into the brain.
Yeah,
that's what I've been told. And you do the old searches, and there's just so much come up. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Valiant Comic 4-page pink paper advertising flyer. See, I want to do something called Devil Flyer, an actual flyer magazine or something.
In the membrane.
Here's one called Rana 7. Never seen this This has a very Cyber Frog looking character on it. Wow, signed. Ooh, gonna put that on my watch list. That's pretty cool. Who knows? Maybe
I think a cool perk would be with your book, Rex, would be some endorphins.
Endorphins, not
Yeah,
estrogen.
that's what Apex is saying. He says endorphins are great. There's some endorphins.
I don't know if I can endorse that or not. They have a Marvel mini comic, which is pretty cool as well. Amazing Spider-Man. I think I've seen those before. They're about the size of a nickel. Very small.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Marvel Mania type stuff. You know, here's Sergeant Fury, Nick Fury, PGX 9.8 Marvel mini book. $89.99. They ain't cheap. They have to make a special holder for that small little stuff as well. Pretty cool. Wow. There's I don't know if this is showing me multiple images. Original Marvel poster, Silver Surfer, 1970, Jack Kirby, Marvel Mania Vintage. Definitely needs to be pressed out. It has Galactus and Silver Surfer on it. $184.99. Wow. Little sliding puzzle. Amazing Spider-Man sliding puzzle from 1978. Might even had that thing. $34.99. 1960s Iron Man original Marvel Comics poster art.
Oh, Levi has a great idea.
$200.
You can add for the campaign. You can add endorphins that could be like a scratch and sniff sticker of Devil Flyer.
Oh, I've wanted to do some scratch and sniff stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah, they can release like you get a Devil Flyer card, right? That you scratch.
I think the U.S. government would have a problem with that though. Oh, they even have a Marvel cookie cutter set. How about that? You could have Marvel cookies for dinner.
Marvel cookies.
Yeah. Rare unopened 1984 Marvel Comics Spider-Man Kids School lunch bags.
Lunch? Let me see those. Put those up.
They're just like brown lunch bags, unopened though. Where am I at here? Where am I at? Yeah.
Well, don't worry, Levi. If Rex don't get that idea, I might do that for then scratch and sniff endorphins.
There you go.
Okay, it's a Spider-Man lunch bag. How about that?
25 of them unopened.
Big kids that went to school back then, because comics weren't like cool back then, you know. Okay. I mean, if it wasn't like you weren't the dude like your weekends are probably not filled with parties and and cheerleaders and your weekends were probably filled with somebody help me out here. Star Trek.
I was a senior in high school, and I thought comics were cool.
Twilight Zone.
That's just me.
Yeah, I've loved comics all my life. I'm one to talk, right?
Marvel Mania International Mad Money 1969 Dr. Doom. That's cool.
Cool. When I was in school, it was okay to like them. You could be cool and like comics.
How about that from 1969?
Whoa. That looks like a certain someone that That's creepy. 42 cents.
Save mad money for free stuff. Doomed if you don't.
You're doomed if you don't.
Interesting.
Apex wants like trading cards that are the size of comics. They used to have those. You ever seen like the old baseball cards that were like the jumbo baseball cards?
I have some of those that are like Human Torch and some other things that they released that are larger in size.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. It's not a bad idea, Apex.
Well, Billy, I'm going to get out of here early today. And
why? What do you got to do? What are you doing?
Go to work for one. In a little bit. Yeah. Renting videos and drinking too much soda in 1984.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lobby cards. Yeah, I've got a few lobby cards. Lobby cards were cards they put for movies in the poster, and also lobby posters. I guess you could say mini posters. I bought that King Kong one last year, I guess, or earlier. I guess earlier this year, off of eBay. It was a replica. I was sorry to hear that, but for what I gave for it, it was fine. It was fine. Mike Walters in the house. Now I can leave.
Mike Walters
is in the house.
Right on. All right.
Yeah.
How's the campaign
actually
going?
I've been working on my book. When I'm not streaming, I'm working on my book. So doing research and things, and I also have some of these new books that are in the raw that deserve a boarding bag. So I'm going to work on that, Billy.
Right on.
You know, I think protecting my investment. And throwing away some of the sticky tape.
Sticky tape.
Yeah.
You can do like sticky tape as a perk.
Yeah, and see if I have something large enough to put these old 1951 and 1937 pulp magazines in. Probably will require one of my magazine board and bag till I can find something better than that, well suited to its size. But you had to protect your investment, Billy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good. Everybody needs to back Devil Flyer today, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you back Devil Flyer, you're conquering the devil within.
Well, I like your story about an inner sanctum or inner sanctuary. That's kind of what Inner Man has, which is more my philosophical type character. More. I always like that aspect of Doctor Strange that had an inner sanctum, inner sanctorium, whatever. Little place to meditate.
Well, that's the way I'm writing now. It's my new approach. I meditate, and the stories come out through my third eye. And they
sounds painful.
Start to write yourself, and so like it's kind of like the future being made present in the past, but in the present also, if that makes sense.
The future in the future.
That's right.
Oh, this one's dope. I actually got some, you put watches on this thing and you get offers. Of course, these things are high. 1966. This is the Captain America Topps flyer that was originally 10 cents. I might have had something like this as a kid, believe it or not. Maybe not. Might have been a little bit early. So I was only born in 65, but I had stuff like this, Usually made out of balsa wood, but could have been made out of foam.
Right on. Did you like when you had like your little flyers, right? Did you did you throw them at chicks to like get their attention and stuff?
No, Billy, that was only you. I wasn't even thinking about chicks back then.
I mean, well, I mean, it could, it'd be a good like.
I mean, chicks are important, but it's not the be on end all to life. Now, this is Marvel superheroes are on TV. I actually have this ad. This is probably from a ragged out comic, and somebody cut it out. I actually already possess one of these ads that have been cut out, which talking about the Marvel 1966 cartoons that came out. This is one of two ads. I actually have two different versions of this ad. Chicks are like baby chickens. How so, Katie? I thought you didn't like. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. Question mark. Right. Yeah. Katie does not like the expression chicks. Absolutely.
Why not? Nah, she's just being silly. She makes everyone laugh, especially me.
1966. Now, see, it really depends on how you phrase and do your search on eBay, right? You can put in a certain phrasing and only come up with so many results, and then you can put in another phrasing, and because I didn't see this stuff the other day when I was looking at the flyers. Here is a 1966 Topps Marvel Flyers complete set with 12 with rare display box Marvel Mania. Now, see, you wouldn't want to open those up even to see which ones you got, really.
Oh no, what's wrong with Spider-Man?
He's got wings.
It looks like he's got a board going to him.
Yeah, he will survive. Like 14 watchers, 15 now with me, $4,675. Pretty significant.
That's that's you had to be a hardcore collector for that.
Yeah, that's don't know where they arrive at that price. Free expedited shipping though.
So if you had that, Rex, would you open them up and put them together and play with them?
No. Nope. No.
So they just fit in the bags?
Here you can see like the Hulk, Iron Man, Daredevil, Captain America, The Thing, Thor.
So that would drive me nuts.
Doom, Angel. Just the box graphics. The Wasp, Submariner. We saw that one.
I'd have to open them up. It'd drive me nuts.
Yeah, there you go. Bazooka Bubblegum. Bazooka is seasonal. It only smells in the spring, summer, fall, and winter. Okay. But all that's on the box. That's pretty cool that survived. That's probably an old warehouse find or something. Don't chew the gum.
Why not?
It's out of date and dangerous, maybe, to do so.
I want to chew the gum.
Okay.
I want the gum.
It may be hardtack by now.
Hardtack. I'm sure it's fine.
Here's one sealed. They want $3,000 for it. See, there's just too much other stuff. Theirs may not be sealed, but I don't know that's $3,000 worth of value there.
Hello.
Fan club flyers. Okay, so here's a lot of just like sort of promo flyers. from the 1960s of Marvel. Marvel used to produce some fun stuff back in the day.
Oh yeah,
for the fans.
Back in the day.
This is all pretty cool. I think these were made into figures and T-shirts and towels and all
back
kinds
when
of
you could
merch.
buy an action figure for less than $30.
Oh, definitely. Probably for about $7. One of the Mego ones, anyway, from the 70s.
You remember the Secret War action figures? Those are pretty bad.
I think I have a Dr. Octopus, maybe, still sealed up. There may be one other that I have sealed up that is from that series. Now, the cards may be a little beat. I bought them after the you get me looking on eBay, and then it catches my eye and my brain stops. I'm like, what?
I am a comic book card fanatic. I love comic book trading cards.
I saw showed Captain Marvel's Junior. Now I actually have this book. This is a different type of Captain Marvel. I've shown these before. He would yell "split," and his body would split off into different parts.
Horrible.
Here
would he be okay?
Hand coming off. Giant action issue Captain Marvel, 1966. I can't remember who published this book. Had a Batman ad on the back. How cool is that? With artwork by Carmen Infantino. Full color electric projector. Operates on AC or DC electric current. Only $1.98.
Whoa.
100 Batman superhero photos. Penguin, Freeze Man. They call him Freeze Man instead of Dr. Freeze, etc.
Freeze, man.
Yeah. So, interesting book. Here's the Captain Marvel and Tiny Man.
Tiny Man.
Yeah, Carl Barros went back a ways. He did the he came out with this. Very interesting.
Tiny Man. Whatever happened to Tiny Man?
He got flushed down the bowl.
Oh God, that's horrible. Did he make it out?
The old Tiny Man or whatever flushed down the bowl. It's Katie says chicks is sarcasm. I hate that word. You're so funny, Billy. You make me laugh.
She makes me laugh more.
Well, feelings mutual then. There we go.
Yes. That's what we're about. We're about making people laugh. We're about transcending lives and reaching a new plane of consciousness and making people laugh in comics.
And using comics as a vehicle to do it, huh?
Yes, that's what we are about here. Toots. Yes, Toots. Yes, Toots is that's probably if that's more acceptable, we'll use the term Toots from now on because we don't want to offend nobody. So it'll be like for all the women watching, hey Toots, you make us laugh. How's that?
50-50.
50-50. I think it's good.
Yeah, I think Well, 50-50 with me. I mean, I guess with some people in today's cancel culture, that type of language wouldn't go over too well.
But we're compromising here because if chicks is bad, we'll use toots. Like, hey, toots, you make us laugh. So drop a like in the comments.
Well, you don't have to compromise.
Give us a thumbs up, and let's back that devil flyer today, toots.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well,
I think
keep collecting all. Take care. Bow.